Today I have a video for you about Moringa. And I know that there are a lot of videos and a lot of information on the internet already about Moringa, but I want to focus on one specific aspect of Moringa, which is its nutritional value as a food, as a green vegetable. And in Uganda, where I live, there's some history of people promoting Moringa as a cash crop to sell the seeds. And when that didn't pan out, the people who planted Moringa were really disappointed and just chopped down the trees. But they're really missing out on the value of eating it as a vegetable. And so that's what I want to focus on today. Let me note that I am one of those people who has already made a video about Moringa, but I didn't speak as much about the nutritional value or about other ways that you can eat it besides drying it. So I'm not going to show you how to dry it in this video because that has already been done by me. But I'm going to show you other ways that you can eat it and go into more detail about the nutritional value of this plant. So what is the nutritional value of Moringa? One of the really nutritious aspects of Moringa as a food is that it's high in protein. And we usually think about meats and eggs and milk as a good source of protein, and they are, but Moringa also is very high in protein, and if you get an equivalent amount of leaves to about an egg, the Moringa has almost as much protein as the egg. Additionally, it has a lot of calcium. When you compare Moringa leaves to milk, Moringa actually has more calcium than milk. It also has potassium, it has iron, it has vitamin A, vitamin C. And when you compare Moringa to carrots, which is one of our things that we usually think about when we think about vitamin A, Moringa has more vitamin A than the carrots. So it's a great thing to add into your diet to give you those different nutrients that you need and to make for a good balanced diet. Now, how can we eat Moringa? If you come from a culture where you eat lettuce or raw vegetables, you can actually just remove the leaves from the Moringa and eat them like that. So you could add them to a salad as part of the salad. Another way that you can eat it is just to cook it with other greens or by itself. You remove the leaves from this main stem, so you can just kind of gently pull them off, and I'll give you kind of a close-up view of how to do that. Here are our Moringa leaves, and you can see that it has this thick stem, and that's the part that you don't really want to eat because it's a bit hard. And then these smaller leaves, you can just gently pull them off of the stem. You're going to get small bits of stem when you do that, but the part of the stem that's going to remain is still small and it's very soft, so you can still cook it, or you can eat it if you eat it raw. Once you have removed your Moringa leaves, all that you need is a frying pan or a saucepan. You can put your leaves in there, you can put a little bit of oil and fry them quickly, they don't take very long to cook, or you can put a little bit of water instead of oil if you want. You can add some tomatoes, onions, peanut butter to make a peanut sauce. Any way that you want to cook it, you can cook it. But it doesn't take a lot of time because the leaves are very tiny and they're soft. You don't even need to cut them up. Once you've removed them from the stems, they're ready to cook and eat. Now, I love Moringa because it's a perennial, it's a tree, so it never dies. It can grow throughout the year as long as you don't live in a place that has winter. And living where I do, where we have a long dry season, it's nice to be able to have a source of greens throughout the year. And so you can always get fresh greens from Moringa as long as you live in a place where it can grow year-round. I am going to take you also to my garden and show you how you can grow Moringa if you have a place to grow it, so that you can start adding it to your diet soon. Alright, Moringa is very easy to grow from seeds. You can plant the seeds directly in the ground. You can also plant it from cuttings from a mature part of the stem, but sometimes that can be eaten by termites before the roots get established. So I find it easier just to plant the seeds directly in the ground. And one way that you can grow Moringa to get a lot of leaves for food is by planting them closely together. So I have planted these about 30 centimeters apart and then let them grow just to chest height. And so I keep breaking the stems or cutting them from this level, and then I can eat the leaves from there, and I can have it keep producing lots of leaves for me all the time. So you can just break the stem off and then you're going to get the leaves from this like I've shown you.